So we begin tonight, North America, with just a public service announcement for you all. Look, if you have a dog or you have a cat, I recommend you actually keep it in your house, especially if you have any immigrant neighbors. Not sure if you caught the debate last night, but it is absolutely amazing what actually happens on the internet, except for the fact that that was actually a real statement, not some sort of made-up statement. Look, I'm not taking any political sides here, but that was one of the craziest comments I've ever heard during a debate. Now, on tonight's Underrated Pod, we are not going to talk about politics. We are actually going to talk about Russell Westbrook. And you can see Russ from a little earlier in the week actually dunking a basketball. The internet, well, it didn't quite break, but the 35-year-old Russell Westbrook absolutely proved, at least with no competition and shooting against air, that he certainly still has some skills left in the tank. The question for you is, does it actually make a difference? Will Russell Westbrook on the Denver Nuggets actually make a difference for this Denver Nuggets team? You got to remember, they spent all of that money, North America, on Jamal Murray. Now, I want to pull up some stats for you on Russell Westbrook, and we just need to get honest with each other about Russell Westbrook at this point. And personally, I've always loved Russ. I loved him. I'm not one of these Russell Westbrook deniers. I don't understand those people that want to rip on Russell Westbrook for all of his triple doubles. They use all of that, oh, he was just padding his numbers crap. That's just a load of crap and doesn't belong in the world when you actually look at what Russell Westbrook did, especially during his prime. But he's 35 years old now. He'll be 36 in November. And just looking at his stats from the last couple years, 15.9 points in 2023. And then in 23/24, so last season, 11.1 points with just 22 and a half minutes of play. Clearly, at this point, Russell Westbrook has accepted the fact that he is most likely going to be coming off of the bench. Now, I am very curious to see how Russell Westbrook actually fits in with the Joker, because we know how great the Joker is. It's not just the Joker on this Denver Nuggets team. Of course, it's Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon are certainly great basketball players in their own special ways. So it will be interesting to see. And of course, Jamal Murray, if he can actually stay healthy for at least half of the games. I mean, I love Russell Westbrook's game. And as I mentioned, it could be highly entertaining to watch, or it could turn into what we've actually seen out of Russ in the last couple years, which is diminished minutes, which equals diminished points, which of course equals diminished assists and diminished rebounds, as well as diminished turnovers, which might be an important thing. So the question really is, do you think Russell Westbrook being on this Denver Nuggets team is actually going to make a difference? Will he help the Denver Nuggets get back to an NBA Finals? Look, I'm not sure where your thoughts are on this. It is a highly competitive West, as we all know, and certainly injuries will play a key part. I think we also have a Western Conference, which nobody picked the Dallas Mavericks to actually win the Western Conference last year. So certainly there is the opportunity. I think if Russell can remain healthy throughout a good part of the season, and the rest of the key pieces, including Jamal Murray. Now, I emphasize Jamal Murray has to be 100% healthy at the start of the playoffs. If that's the case, then I would say sky's the limit for this Denver Nuggets team.
This is Phoenix.